Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another S-Tuner video. Today we're going to be doing a monster truck sort of thingy. Not really sure how this is going to turn out. I've never built one of these before. So it's certainly going to be different. It doesn't look like we can really do anything here. Okay, so yeah, it doesn't look like we have many options at all, which is kind of unfortunate. What if we do this instead? Go here, build one of these. I haven't built one of these either, so it should be different, and hopefully, hey, look at that, we have some choices here. Shell 1, which looks like an IMSC car. I probably didn't use the proper terminology for that. That looks like a Gallardo. And this one is a Nascar, it looks like. A Monte Carlo, I think. Which are we gonna build? I kind of feel like doing this one. It also kind of looks like a Ferrari. I forget which model that is. You know, let's build a Nascar, because why not? It's different, and it's probably going to be the best out of the three there. Got none of this, I don't know why I'm looking. Our wings, we can ignore our parts filter here and throw a ducktail on it or something. There we go. Let's do 510 lip, should hopefully fit. Although it's probably somewhere in there, and I'm not going to be able to get to it. So we're going to have to choose something else here. C110 lip. Hey, look at that. Now if we can move this properly, everything should be good. It's got to move it back. That's forward. Not the direction I was hoping for. Oh, come on. It's such a slow moving thing that it's hard to get right. Alright, let's go ahead and scale the width up quite a bit. Not that much though. That's a little too much. That should be perfect. We'll move it forward a little bit just to... There, that should be good. And we gotta move it down. I don't know, it doesn't curve properly with the rest of the body there. I don't really like that. Like, it's not gonna properly fit. Oh well, that'll be good enough, whatever. That is fine for me. I mean, from the side, it looks pretty good. The back, it looks kind of stupid if you're up here because of the huge gap behind it. But in the end, I don't really care that much. I mean, it's decent enough to fit decently, I guess. I don't know. We're not putting alternate exhaust on. We'll put a normal side exhaust coming out of the side or whatever. Exhaust number 5. That is not the proper one. You know what? I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to take this, move it all the way over to the right or left, sorry. And then we will rotate it upwards and to the left. And then we'll scale the length all the way. That looks like a one of those giant exhausts you'd see on a diesel truck. And then we'll move it all the way to the front here. That's going down. I don't want to do that. I feel like it has a little too much rotation on it. So if we can rotate the X down a bit more and to about there. And we'll just have to move it more so to the left. to about there. Now let's copy it. We'll have two dual exhausts coming out the side. Perfect. I think that looks pretty good. Maybe if we move it out one more. There we go. I like that. I could edit this bottom one a little bit better though. Move it forward just a tad little bit to sort of go with the curve of the car, and I feel like that looks much better. Alright, now we should move on to our intercooler just to cover up the rest of the exhaust that sort of gets cut off there. There's really no point in seeing that intercooler. If I can get in there and edit that a little bit. It's completely disappeared on us. And now that is going through the top. So if we can move that down to about there, I think that's pretty good. I think that is pretty good. Now this probably wouldn't have an intercooler in it because it would most likely be a naturally aspirated V8, but you know what? We don't play by the rules. This is our own car. We do what we want, right? Let's throw some gram lights on there. I think those are gram lights anyway, 501. Probably just gonna go with Steelies because those will look the best on it. We get the axles set up correctly. Perfect. Now we'll do 5-dish the whole way around. Should we stance this? A stance NASCAR? Oh yeah, we're gonna stance this. That is what we are doing right here. Wheel width of 11. We will stance this NASCAR and I don't even care. I do not care. No, honestly, that's probably gonna be the stupidest car I've ever built, but whatever. The whole point of this episode was to do something that is ridiculous. That's dish. I don't want to change the dish up. The camber I want to change. There we go. And we gotta lower that. We will do the rotation to the front. And then lower it to about there. What do the brake types do? I don't know if I've tried this. Doesn't look like it does anything. Okay. So we will come in here so we can get a closer look at that stance we're throwing on here. Oh man, this is certainly different. I don't even know what to think about this. Gotta drop that down and then move it forward a little bit. We'll have a little bit of poke in the back. Yeah, look at that. There we go. This is weird. And I never thought I would be doing something like this. But, for sure, I mean, why not? Color should be like a... I don't know what sort of color we should throw on here. Maybe a red? Reds look pretty good. Get rid of that two-tone style of color there. So it's just a full-out red build. I don't know, I kind of like it. I mean, the stance is absolutely retarded. That might have been offensive. So, sorry if I offended anyone with that, but this just looks stupid. like that. Rotating it back a little bit more made it look a tad bit better. Bring the front wheels out just a little bit here. There we go. And then go over to our car colors. We'll do the wheels black. I think black wheels would look good here. Oh yeah! This thing looks mean. And we'll drop that down again. Or maybe not. I think we'll just leave it. I think we will just leave that be. And I'm gonna say that's about it. That's all we have here for our Stance NASCAR. Didn't think I would ever be doing this, but what do you know? It's happened. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this different episode of S-Tuner. And I'll see you guys next time.